Welcome back. Felipe Monroig was recently named President and CEO of the San Diego County Taxpayers Association. He's joining us this morning on details of his new role and how he plans to tackle some of the issues. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Congratulations on the new position.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Let's back up and find out a little bit about you and what your qualifications are for the job.
Okay. Well,
all right.
For the past 3.5 years or so, I was a chief of staff at the city of San Diego for former councilman Carl DeMaio. Very active in issues of municipal finance, the pension issue that we've been dealing with for so long, working on that. Just good government projects. That was my major focus there. I'm also an attorney, so I kind of bring that background and mindset. I practiced for a couple of years back in the D.C. area.
Right. So. The pension issue obviously is going to be front and center for months, if not years, to come here in San Diego, Proposition 30. How does the County Taxpayers Association try to stay on top of this with a mayor who is not necessarily in favor of it?
Well, we deal with pension reform, not just at the city of San Diego, but also all the cities in the region. In terms of Proposition B, I think is the most important discussion that's going on now is the labor negotiations, whether or not there'll be a 5-year agreement, and what are the terms of that agreement going to be. So that's being discussed right now in closed session. As the Taxpayers Association, obviously will be interested if there's an agreement for a 5-year labor negotiation agreement, what those terms will be and whether it's responsive and to the benefit of taxpayers.
Yeah. For viewers, what does the Taxpayers Association do for them?
Okay, well, the Taxpayers Association is really focused on promoting good government, cost-effective government, protecting taxpayers' dollars, and making sure that governments throughout the region are responsible and good stewards of taxpayers' money.
Having said that, we all saw what the mayor proposed here in San Diego with his budget proposals. You must have looked at that closely as well. How do you feel with that going forward?
Well, I've done a cursory review. I start on Wednesday at the job. But that being said, we do have a couple of concerns. The first probably being about managed competition. Voter mandated was in place under the previous administration and has shown savings of millions of dollars. The mayor has decided to stop additional managed competition going forward, at least for the foreseeable future. We're also concerned about the use of one-time monies from a settlement agreement from last year, approximately $21 million, using that money for ongoing expenses at the city. Obviously, that's disconcerting because next year you're going to have that continuing costs in terms of those ongoing operations, and you're not going to have those one-time monies because they are by definition one-time dollars. So there's probably better use for that money, as well as the reduction in investments for infrastructure investments, which is a major point of focus recently with this council.
Your predecessor, Lonnie Lutar, was with the group for quite a while, 6-7 years, looking forward again, do you follow in her footsteps or do you change patterns in any way whatsoever? What are your plans as you head this group up and move forward?
I believe we follow in her footsteps. Lonnie, in my opinion, having worked with her in my previous position, was very successful president and CEO, a strong advocate for taxpayers. I hope to follow in her footsteps, working with the board in terms of making sure that the organization is a strong advocate for the voters out there who may not be able to focus on complex, time-consuming financial matters, so that when we take a position on an issue, they are trusting and comfortable that we've done the work necessary to give them good advice.
Well, we focused on San Diego so much in our questioning here, but you cover the whole county. In fact, 11 local ballots were defeated in recent times with the taxpayers' help. Is that something you continue to do too, with just keeping an eye on all of these local issues around the county?
Correct. Absolutely. We'll be focused on all issues throughout the county that have a financial impact on taxpayers in San Diego or in the various cities.
All right, Felipe, congratulations again, and we're looking forward to working to you here.
Great.
Okay.
Thank you.